would share my thoughts and what information I have. So I thought I would tell a couple stories about camping and what my thoughts are. Do I look like a camper? I'm not a camper. Have I gone camping? Yes. And I've gone tent camping. One time I went tent camping in Mueller State Park, which I just drove by. Beautiful land. And it was rainy, cold, and it kind of sucked. And at 8:30 we were laying in the tent. And I was like, we could be in our beds in an hour. Let's pack it up and get out of here. And we did. I used to go camping with Ryan before little kids, and we would go to a great place, Taylor Reservoir. It's over Cottonwood Creek Pass, or Cottonwood Pass. So you go through Buena Vista for Coloradans, and you go over the pass. It's one of the big scary passes. It's not open year round, but in the summer it's really beautiful. You can see, it feels like the entire world. And it drops down and there's this huge reservoir. There's like a general store and a restaurant. There are campsites and I think cabins and RV places. So places where you can pull up, but there's also national forest grounds, and you could just camp wherever. And that's where we would camp. And I don't know, we probably went 6 times. Surprising, right? For me. I know I don't look like a camper. And you set up your tent, middle of nowhere, there's no one around. But fun fact, it's free range land. There are cows around. So that means, yes, you got your campfire when it's allowed. And there could be cows just wandering through your campsite. Wake up in the morning and there's a cow shuffling along next to your tent. So it's a little bit crazy like that for city folk like me. But it is a great place to camp. Some of my best camping memories are camping out there. One time, Teddy was just a little puppy, so that would have been 9-10 years ago, so before Connor was born. And we went camping with some friends out there, and we rented a pontoon boat out on the reservoir. And it died out in the middle of the lake. And there's there are services there. There's a marina. They do a big fishing tournament we were not part of. But it's fun. There are resources, there's a restaurant there. You can get some grub. And yeah, the boat died, so I was like, it would be really funny. We can all swim where there is absolutely no peril. We were in no way in danger, but I was like, we should put our life jackets on and hold up our oars or hold up the whatever's in the boat to show them that we were in distress. But they came out and rescued us. But that was really fun. And it's easy boating. You can fish off the boat, which we did. Fly fish off the boat. There's also a really cool place out there called Harmel's, I think. And it's right there at Taylor Reservoir. And they have actual cabins and a nice restaurant. I don't mean black tie, but a nice sit-down restaurant experience. And they have cabins there. I've always wanted to stay there. We bought a cabin so that I don't have to camp again, ever. And that works for me. But if I was ever going to go not to our cabin and wanted to get rustic experience, I would probably go to Harmel's. But I know lots and lots of people are campers, even with a pop-up tent or a pop-up camper or a fifth wheel, great options, especially with little kids, just to be off the ground, to have a clean place that's not dirty for feeding and changing kids. As you get older, I'm not sleeping in a sleeping bag on the ground. I don't care what kind of blow-up mattress you bring. I don't want it. I want a real mattress. So just thought I would share a couple stories from my camping past. That's about the extent of it.